Hi viewers, warm welcome to KK Kitchen. Today we are going to make veg biryani. Ingredients required are baby corn, carrot, beans, green chili, ginger garlic paste, potato, onion, tomatoes. I have soaked the basmati rice for half an hour. I have used two and a half cups of basmati rice. The masalas required are garam masala, salt, ghee, turmeric powder, biryani masala, red chili powder plus coriander powder added with that. Soya chunks, cooking oil. I have used groundnut oil today. Now let's start the recipe. First we have to heat the pressure cooker. Then after that you have to pour oil in the pressure pan. Then you have to add ghee. When you use combination of ghee and oil, it will enhance the flavor of the biryani. You have to use in equal proportion. I have taken 3 tablespoons of oil and 3 tablespoons of ghee. Wait till the oil gets heated up. You can wonder why I am using powder first itself. It is allspice powder. Since my son doesn't like the whole spice, I have I have dry roasted the whole spices and I have grinded them into a powder form. So then add the onions. I have used 5 large medium-sized onions. 5 medium-sized onions. Then saute them nicely. Fry the onions till it turns into a golden color. When onions are turned into slight golden color, then we have to add the tomatoes. The onion has not changed its color, so I am just frying for another 5 seconds. Then you have to add the slitted green chilies. I have used 2 chilies here. You have to slit it in the middle and then you have to add it. Then only the flavor of the green chili will get into the biryani. Sorry, there is a light disturbance in the video. Then you have to fry the onions, saute them well. Then I am adding the tomatoes. Here I am using 3 medium-sized tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. After the tomatoes are being fried, add the coriander leaves. Here we have to add the mint leaves plus coriander leaves. I have added only the coriander leaves because I was not able to get mint leaves in my nearby shop. Then you have to saute them well, since the tomato juices the flavor have to get into the onions, ghee, oil. The tomato should be should come into a mashy, should be in a mashy, should be mashed well. Then we have to add all the spices as mentioned before. So again I'll repeat, I have added turmeric powder, garam masala, red chili powder with coriander powder, then biryani masala powder, and again saute them. Then you have to add the required amount of salt. I will always use rock salt in my recipes since it enhances the taste. After sauteing the masalas well, now you have to add curd into it. I have used 3 tablespoons of curd. For 3 medium size tomatoes, you can add 3 tablespoons of curd. It will not be so sour. It will get equalized with all the masalas we have added. Then fry the gravy for a while. Then you have to add all the chopped veggies. Now I am adding baby corn, chopped baby corn. Then I am adding chopped carrots. Then I am adding chopped beans. You have to saute them well or fry them. I have to add the soya chunks. Now I am adding the chopped potatoes. You can use cauliflower, broccoli, green peas, whatever veggies you wish, as you wish. You can also add some mushrooms in this. You have to saute the veggies in low flame or else it will get burnt.
గుడ్డ అంతా తెలిసే ఉండకుండా
ఈడదా నెన్సేసి నువ్వు యాంగర్
My
చేంజ్
son
చేయక
has come to disturb me.
ఇప్పుడు కుక్కర్
When I shoot any video, he will be eager to watch what is my mom doing in the kitchen. Till now, he was sitting in the hall. Then he is not able to control. He came inside. He came to see in which angle I am shooting the video. I am adding 4 cups of water. Since I have taken 2.5 cups of basmati rice, I have used 4 cups of water. It will be sufficient. Usually they will add the rice, then they will add the water into it and they will close the lid. But usually I make biryani, when I prepare biryani, I usually add the water, then I will allow it to boil, or else sometimes I will add the hot water since there is no time today to heat the water. I have used the cold water. Then I will allow them to boil. So when you add the rice after the water has been boiled, it will within a minute the rice will be cooked. If you have not tried, you can try once what I have said now. So we have to wait until the water gets boiled. So we have to add the basmati rice only after the water is being boiled nicely. So until that we have to wait. It looks colorful now with all the veggies, with green, yellow, orange mixed of masalas. See, it is tempting now itself to have biryani, isn't it? If yes, please comment in my comment section whether it is tempting or not, whether you will try the recipe or not. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, friends, for interesting videos. Then now the water starts to boil. When it starts bubbling nicely, you have to add the basmati rice. So I will repeat. For 2.5 cups of basmati rice, I have taken 4 cups of water. Usually for basmati rice, if we are taking 1 cup of basmati rice, we will usually add 2 cups of water. But in my cooking process, I will usually take 1 cup of basmati rice along with 1.5 cups of water. When I make any biryani, I use this ratio only, 1:1.5. Because if I pour 1:2, it is becomes sometimes it is becoming soggy. So always when I make biryani, I will use this measurement only. You can see how the biryani turns up. Then you have to add coriander leaves, chopped coriander leaves, nicely chopped coriander leaves. First I have added with the gravy, now I have added at the end of the seasoning. Then there is a secret. Before closing the lid, you add just a half teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of ghee. You will find a different taste.